Hello,
welcome.
So, this is how I stream to TikTok with OBS Studio.
You may need a beefy PC for this method.
I first make a blank canvas in TikTok Live Studio, and then I prepare my OBS Studio by making a preview window. Instead of a virtual camera, a full screen preview of each canvas. Perfect, now let's get the other one. All done. Profit, maybe, not just yet. But this would be the final result. Let's get into more business. Once that preview is done, I verify that all of my landscape live scenes is linked to all of my vertical live scenes individually, since I have created them earlier in vertical scenes within OBS and labeled them. So that way I know the differences between the two. Next is optional. I ended up making a nested scene called Game Captures in OBS Studio and added a window full screen. Game captures source into that nested scene, as beforehand that's what I have set up. Then I created a source clone within vertical sources in OBS and labeled that too, as it's easy on the eyes. The settings are clone type, source, and clone is the nested scene. But this step's optional. You can choose your window or game capture if you prefer than the source clone. This next step is optional. For the blurred game captures effects, I added my source clone from my game captures in landscape sources. And then in vertical sources I made a new source clone, but chose the landscape's existing source clone and then labeled it in vertical sources accordingly and put it under the main game captures and resize to fit. The settings are clone type, source, and clone is the blurred game captures. But this steps is very optional as it's graphics heavy. Next, I then add a composite blur filter to the vertical blurred source clone by right-clicking source, then filters, or in this case, right-click source, properties, effect filters, composite blur in vertical sources. This source clone is also applied for the landscape version as well. The settings are blur type, algorithm, dual quasi, cur radius -3, background mask known, effect mask known. Last but not least, the final result. This looks great, thanks for watching. If this has helped you, please drop a follow, like, and share with others. Have a wonderful evening. As a bonus, here are my settings. Now I can go live on TikTok, using OBS settings, without the virtual camera. Thanks for watching. If this has helped you, please drop a follow, like, and share with others. Have a wonderful evening.